So we have a great showstopper for you during our innovation event. My name is Marlo Smith. I'm your host. I am here with Lori Leland, who is one of our great electronic experts. And Lori is here with something brand new. And Lori, why don't we model for everyone?
I love this watch. It is so totally gorgeous. This is coming to us. I know, this is from Garmin. So this is the all new vivomove, the first time we've ever offered it here on HSN. Look at how pretty this is.
It's the first thing I mentioned to Lori. I go, wait a second. This is like a smartwatch and activity tracker, because most of the ones that are out there like have that little band that looks very athletic. It's not fancy at all. Sportsy. You know, if you like to dress up and you like to really, you know, have great fashion, I love that this really looks like a watch. Right. But it gives to you all of that activity tracker information that we love, like the steps that you take and the activity that you have. So right out of the box, it just looks so much more glamorous and more beautiful. We have two choices for you. We have it available for you in the white, which is the version that Lori is wearing, which is so beautiful. I'm gonna bend that down just a little bit. There we go. I know you love the way that the face is shaped. You've got the markers, your secondhand watch, and then I am wearing for you the black version that you can see the secondhand even has that pop of red. But it's what these do. So although they look like a traditional timepiece and a traditional watch, and they're gonna give you the time, it's very different. These are activity tracker watches, which is super cool.
It's super cool. Garmin really thought outside of the box on this one because they know we don't want to sacrifice that beautiful look just because we want to track our health and fitness. And that's where they came up with the vivomove. It is that stunning, sumptuous, luxurious watch. It's an analog watch. The thing with it is there's a 1-year battery in this. So you don't have to recharge it. You don't have to think about taking it off and having it off for a period of hours while it charges and you miss steps being counted. This is always on, always tracking for you. So you've got these two great little bars right over here on the watch itself. Your bar on this side is gonna show you your percentage of steps that you've taken during the course of the day towards your daily goal. So as you see that bar increase, you can see you're closing in on your allotted steps for the day. It is awesome. It holds you accountable. It motivates you. The whole thing about wanting to move a little bit more is you need to know where you're starting. And with Garmin, they meet you where you are. They never make you feel bad or shame you about the amount of steps you're taking. They don't tell you just this number that you need to be taking every day, 10, 15,000 steps a day. It's not like that. Garmin actually measures where you're at right now, and it gives you reasonable goals plus just a little bit more to keep you going. On the other side of the watch is your move bar. So you can see in red over here on the side, that's keeping track of my sedentary times. So as I'm not moving in 15-minute increments, that bar begins to increase and it begins to go up. So with this, you just glance right down. You can always see, of course, what time it is with this gorgeous, beautiful high-end watch.
Love the rose tone.
Oh my gosh, I love the rose gold with the white.
Yeah, really beautiful.
And we've given you an upgraded leather band.
Yeah, great.
And dropped the price, which I think is really incredible. But this really does so much for your lifestyle. You don't have to have a Wi-Fi connection. You don't have to have a smartphone. You don't have to pair it with an app. There is an app that you can pair to it if you want to, but you don't have to do any of that. If you just want a high-end, gorgeous watch and you want to glance down and keep track of how many steps you're taking so that you can do better tomorrow, this is going to be the ultimate choice for you.
And we're going to explain that to you in a matter of moments, but it can track your steps, your distance, your calories, and your sleep, which is what the other ones will do. You're going to do that, though, in a very different way. You're going to do it via your cell phones.
Right.
And via an app, and we'll explain that to you. It gives you an activity alert. So it's like a coach. It's gonna remind you that you've gotta get your body moving. 1-year battery life, it's waterproof. It is the most stylish, I think, activity tracker watch that I've ever seen. Because to me, it looks like a beautiful, high-end, expensive watch. And then there are interchangeable bands that you'll be able to buy. In today's show, we have the white, and then we have it in black, and the wrist size that these will work for are wrist sizes 6 5/8 of an inch to 9 inches. But you can get these at home, $30 off. The price is what they call an innovation special price for the event only, free shipping, and 5 flexible payments of $33.99. Let's talk about how we download the app and the steps, the moves and that sort of thing. Because when you look at this, most of what we see are those, I don't want to say rubber bands.
They sort of are, though, right? They're rubberized.
The rubberized kind of athletic bands, and not that there's anything wrong with those, because those have their place. But I think there's a certain audience that really want something that's higher end, that looks like a traditional watch, that they can glance down and tell the time, and that when you're dressed up, it looks elegant, it looks beautiful. This obviously appeals to that customer, but when you download that app, and we're gonna show it to you, to your cell phone, watch what happens, okay?
All right, so if you don't want to use this with an app, you don't have to. You can look down and it's going to give you right on your wrist all the information that you need about your step tracking and about keeping you motivated to continually move throughout the day with that red bar that increases and grows on the side. But check this out. So there's a free application in the App Store. It works for Apple, it works for Android. You can download that. Then you're going to be able to see the steps taken and the hours slept. This has automatic sleep tracking built right in. So you're going to be able to sync it up, and I'm going to show you very easily how to do it here in just a second. But you're going to love the fact that you have all of these great tools right at your fingertips that tell you how much you've slept, that tell you how much you've moved, that give you all of the information that you're looking for right here on your cell phone. It's really great information to have. And the other thing about it too is it's so easy to sync. This is one of the easiest ones we've ever seen out there. So it's a Bluetooth syncing process, very, very simple. So all you do with this is you pull on the crown on the watch itself, and you only do that for about 1 second, and this is going to automatically sync for you. You have a calendar view so you can look back, see how much you moved and slept every single day. It holds you accountable. You know, a lot of us, we want to move more. We want to take steps in the right direction to live healthier lifestyles. The problem is, if you don't know how much you're moving now, you can't be challenged to start moving more later. This is going to give you that opportunity, and it's going to do it so beautifully because it looks so good. So if you're decked out for dinner with your husband and you're wearing your heels and you're wearing your suit to work, whatever the case is, you're going to look so great wearing this watch, and then syncing has never been easier. So there's the little crown over on the side. All you do is you push this button for 1 second, and it automatically, of course I just did it right before the show, but it automatically pops up and updates your app in seconds. It's completely seamless. There's no battery to replace on this except for once a year, and it's a very affordable battery. But again, you're not plugging it in. You're not worried about it syncing or pairing unless you're ready to get that sleep information and that additional step information.
It's a wonderful choice. It's something that's brand new as we feature for you some of the latest and most exciting products here at HSN in the way of electronics. It's a showstopper, something that you haven't seen before. It's Garmin's version of an activity tracker. It looks like a beautiful, elegant, high-end watch, and it is. Except that this particular watch is going to be able to track your steps. And I'd love for us to put that graphic up once again. So your steps, your distance, your calories burned, your sleep, and a whole lot more. And you're going to do that by pairing it up with your smartphone. Android or Apple, it doesn't matter. Waterproof, that's something nice.
It's really nice. So if you change out the band on this, like you mentioned, this has a quick release, so it's easy to do. I'll show you in a minute when we come back. But this is waterproof to 164 feet. So if you're a swimmer, and you want something that's really high end, you don't want to have to change when you're getting dressed in the evening, you can just keep the same watch on all day long. Just switch out the band, and this is waterproof for you.
I really like it. Like I said to Lori, and I think a lot of you agree with me, you know, we want to be able to move more. We all want to be healthy. We want to be fit. That little nudge and the information that's provided in these activity trackers is wonderful. Counting your steps. That way you really kind of work your way up to how many steps you want to take a day, whether it's 10,000 or 15,000 or more. But I think the challenge for so many people is the traditional activity trackers, they're not pretty. They're not pretty. They really aren't. Most of them just really have a very casual, more of an athletic look.
True.
Some of them, if you're not tech savvy, are a little bit more difficult to use, I would even say. And so when you see this, it looks like a classically beautiful traditional watch with the, you know, the hands, the markers, the second-hand watch, easy to read, beautiful leather band. You've got that Japanese quartz movement. The exception here is that it is an activity tracker. So it works in the same capacity. It's just far more stylish than you would normally have. And that, I think, is going to be the way of these activity trackers. I think people dress well, they want to look finished, they want to look polished, and you really don't want to sacrifice and wear some of the more athletic, casual style bands if you're that person, then this is the watch for you. Remember, the watch strap adjusts from lengthwise from 6 5/8 to 9 inches. And then we have the black choice for you, or the white with the beautiful rose gold. So your choice of free shipping, $33.99. Get it at home and see if you love it.
I think you're gonna love it. You went crazy over it.
I did. It's my biggest. I like the activity trackers. I don't wear them only because I don't like the way that they look.
You're more of a watch girl.
Yeah.
But there are those of us out there that we're more watch girls.
Yeah, I don't want to wear that rubber athletic band around my wrist day in and day out.
And maybe you don't want to wear a rubber band with your watch. This is the combination of the two married together in that classic, beautiful style. So the face on this, 1.65 inches, beautiful rose gold elements. If you choose the white, the black, also tone on tone, but with the red sweeping second hand. Love the fact that you have those gorgeous hour markers done in the rose gold. To Marlo's point, this is fully adjustable. So get this home as a great gift idea for someone that you're shopping for who really wants to be more fit, really wants to be more mindful of the steps that you're taking throughout the day. We don't know how to do better and improve if we don't know where we are right now. And this fitness tracker from Garmin, by the way, one of the leaders out there in fitness tracking. They have huge market share in this space, and they did a lot of research. They found that customers just like you and me, we want something beautiful. We want something that really is something we're feeling very prideful of wearing, something we're proud to wear. And then again, with that free app, you can see your steps taken, you can see your sleep. It keeps track of all of the past days. You can even log your calories if you want to lose weight using MyFitnessPal. That's a really nice feature as well.
So you really have most of the capacity that you would have with the other devices.
Yeah, absolutely.
And by the way, just so that you know, most of the other devices pretty much work the same way.
They do.
You'll have limited functions on the watch itself, but the more extensive functions, you're still going to have to download the app and use with your cell phones. So either way, I think you win with this, because even if it didn't have the activity tracker feature built into it, I'd still love this as a watch.
Oh, me too.
Because it's just very elegant and beautiful and comfortable. But the fact that it also has that, I think is wonderful for those of you who are looking to step into this type of technology. A minute remaining on the clock. Choose the color that you love. Just note that after midnight tonight, the 5 flexible payments goes away because it's only for the innovation event. So try it at home. If it's not what you love, you can always return it. We give you a 30-day money-back guarantee, but shop and save. $30 off, free shipping, and the flex pay. I love it, and I'm thrilled that we were able to bring it to you today in this event. I do think that this is the future of where these watches are going to go, because I think most people are, want something a little bit dressier, more important, a little bit more elegant.
Absolutely, that goes with your wardrobe. I'm not in yoga pants all day, every day. No. I wish I were. I mean, that would be great. But we have lives to live. You want to look great when you're at the grocery store. You may have a job where it's important that you're wearing your heels, that you're wearing your suit, that you are dressed up, or you're just having a great casual day with jeans and a t-shirt. This looks so high-end.
It's a great looking watch. I mean, just look at the details.
Beautiful detailing, rose gold on the white. You can see the black on black. I love that matte black bezel. I just think it's so sharp with the red elements. Keep in mind, your step bar is on this side, so you can see your percentage of your daily goal right over there simply by glancing down. And then your reminder to move is on the other side. So it starts to get red with every 15 minutes of inactivity. So you'll look down and see, oh, I best get up and get moving. Yeah, so again, if you're not pairing this to a phone, if you don't want to use the app, you don't even have to. You can just look down, replace the battery once every year, just about, which is great. You don't have to think about recharging or dealing with having it off and missing steps. This is always on, always tracking. And if you want to get the sleep insights, then you can pair it with that free app for Android and for Apple, which I love. I think the app is absolutely incredible. I was able to learn a lot about my sleep patterns simply by wearing it.
Well, enjoy. We're going to leave it available for you, but please get your calls in before midnight, because don't forget that flex pay and special pricing goes away. It's always great.